Hey y'all, welcome back. That was my country accent. All right, a new week. Today's Monday, and no, I am still in the red. During the day, I was actually thinking I might be orange. I was thinking about going orange. But man, if I'm below yellow, then that's red. It's just like my head is blown up right now. I do want to go back. Yesterday, I said no dairy. I finished the day with. I have a little bit of that Fairlife milk left. So that's Y star. And today's a Y star. I'm finishing that thing off. But I did really good up until that. Okay, so overall, I give it a 5 today. It was pretty good in the morning, but yeah, that didn't last. Headache. That's a good 7. Say 7. Sleep. I'm gonna give that an 8. I keep waking up a little too early. I don't understand it. Still not getting to bed at the right time. I'm gonna try to do better tonight though. 10:18. I'm gonna try and use the time change as a benefit today. Time change was yesterday, but I'm gonna try and take advantage today. Okay, diet. Diet was an 8. I didn't count calories. Today I'm going to default to 2,500. Did have a nice cold shower in the morning. Oh, it was beautiful. It's almost better when you just get in cold and then just crank it as cold as you can get it without, I don't know. I got a sweet spot for me, and I like to go just a little past that. So I'm uncomfortable, and pretty soon the uncomfortable becomes comfortable. And Wim Hof says that's where the power is. Even though he would crank it way colder than I would. Exercise, fat 0 today. Mind, I didn't do any mindfulness. I was busy today. Wait, did I do? No, that was yesterday. Okay. Yeah, stress was way up. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go 8.5. 8.5 and 9. Neurofeedback is tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Okay. Done some typing. I gotta go back and do a couple other things, but that looks good there. My topic is all in. I was on Swole Enormous podcast, It was a long time ago now. And, geez, I had no idea what I was getting into with my whole process of getting stronger and eating. And he asked towards the end of the podcast, he said, what advice do you have for people? And I said, you got to go all in. You can't half-ass it. And that's really all it was. And that's something that I remind myself every day. We talked about it in the review yesterday. Look at all this dairy I've had. Think that has to do with this little red section? I think it does. I wasn't tracking it up here though. But that's like the obvious thing, the eyesore of this. And whatever else I get into, it's just clear that I'm not all in. Because it's like, I always say it's like my OCD, but if I can't get things the way I need them, I just give up. It's like if I had a roommate and we shared a room, like two kids sharing a bedroom, like two brothers sharing a bedroom. And say I want my room to look and feel a certain way, but I can't because my brother throws his crap all over the place all the time. And so I just get fed up and I'm like, whatever. So I don't really even try to make my room the way I want it anymore. I don't try and keep my room clean. Why? The other half of the room is always going to be shit. So I'm not one to, if I'm getting further than I need to, but I could divide the room in half, right? And say, stay on your side of the line, and then I'll keep mine clean. But in life, in this analogy, it doesn't work because that line isn't always followed. So there's a whole lot of reasons why I can't get my act together right now to be all in. There's a lot of things holding me back. There's a lot of things messing with me every single day, and it's not possible. That's what this environmental stress is about. The emotional stress is obviously emotions, and that's looking inward. But environmental is looking outward, and those are the things that I have very little control over. And right now, my situation makes it so it's almost hard to control either one of these, and that's why they're kind of working in tandem. But that environmental stress is keeping me from going all in. And I'm sure we can all relate to that at some point in some way. But, and a lot of people would probably say, well, stop making excuses and just get your life the way you want it. Stop letting things dictate the way you live your life. And that's not, the type of person that I am. 9 times out of 10, yes, I could do that. But sometimes I can't. And right now, that's my situation. But you gotta go all in, otherwise you end up with, we went through it yesterday as well. Look at all these numbers I went through. I think it was, like 7 out of 8 things that could be good or bad were bad. Like it's all just bad right now. So there's no way that's all in. So I can't be down on myself. I can't be hard on myself for having issues. I can be hard on myself, but I can't sit here and act like there's nothing I can do about it. And that's a good thing, because I don't want to sit here and feel like my headache is going to destroy me for the rest of my life. Or what it really feels like is like my head is going through some deteriorating or something that's like progressively getting worse. And that's what scares me. But tracking this sheet and knowing that I'm not all in, but that I can be, that I will get there, that I'm working towards it, even if I'm going backwards a lot. This tracking is taking a step. And I know that there's things that I can do to get better. And until I'm perfect on this tracking sheet and still have a headache for months on end with no light at the end of the tunnel, nothing getting better. I've tried medicine even at that point, and I've tried everything. There's still work to do. There's still hope. So, yeah. I mean, is it possible to really try everything? No, there's always something we can do. There was a good quote today. I'm going to try and remember it, but yeah, I'll try and remember that quote. That'll be a topic if I do. Fuel over fun. That's what I'm getting back to. So I had the Y star for my dairy. Okay. And I'm just getting rid of this jug of milk that I have. And but during the day I was doing pretty good. I mean, I scored 8 on my diet. I had some sugar at the end of the day, and I drank some milk, yes, but I started to look at food as fuel again, and that, I only need to be eating things that I know will not lead to me feeling like shit. So fuel over fun. I want to get a lot of good people in my life. I'm trying to go out and meet people in new and exciting ways. Playing tennis, doing different stuff. Trying to meet people who have the same vision as me. Like, let's get healthy. And then when we go out and have fun, it's not necessarily indulging in these toxic things, this garbage food and this alcohol and all this stuff that really messed up my life a lot, and a lot of the lives around me. So it's time to get healthy. So that Y star is going to be gone by tomorrow. And I'm going to work on tracking my calories and stop BSing about all this stuff. This is important. So that's what I'm working on. It's time to be a little harder on myself. Not in a bad way, but in a way like, all right, it's time to actually do this. All this yellow made me feel complacent. And that's why it was yellow. It's only going to be green once I'm really I got to get the train on the tracks before I can say I'm green. This is messing around, feeling slightly better. And I'm not calling that green anymore. I might even add an orange for a day like today, but it turned red after a while. And if I'm in the red at all, I'm in the red. Okay, longer video than I meant to do. Doing this in the bedroom's kind of helping though, so I might have to get my video editing software onto this computer. I don't know if it can handle it, but I will give it a shot. Because I'm liking this, but I like my office too. So it's really my dad's office. It'll always be my dad's office. But right now, he doesn't live here, so. Alright. Love you guys. I will plan to see you tomorrow. I am playing some tennis tomorrow night, so we'll see how that goes. I should be doing a video though. Alright, feel good.